A pair of 3-0 teams set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten. And we're off in week 4.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
That return, it will not be on the postseason highlight reel. If you're the offensive coordinator, you've just changed your play calling because you thought you might have some field to work with. Instead, now, you've got to call plays that won't make mistakes.
Here we go.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Looking deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
An early message that this secondary is going to be tested because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
11 MT paint. 11 MT paint.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
The Bengals hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
11, 11, 11.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
12.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
I don't care who you put on him. he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll go option to the short side. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. 2nd down and goal.
Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And they've gotten it to the 4 on this opening drive, but now they face a 3rd and goal.
Mixon.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Evan McPherson out for the Bengal field goal.
This will be just a 21-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. So a long run gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
I have to think that maybe they were a little closer. That would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a 2nd consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. Touchdown, Philadelphia!
Miles Sanders, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are able to answer the early 3 points and take a 1st quarter lead.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
This one fielded at the 5.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, That's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Now a throw here to his running back. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Throwing again on second down. Burrow. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Milton Williams coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Here we go.
And the Eagles with a dime look. 6 DBs on third down.
11, 11, 11, 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Burrow looking to pass. He's going to air one out. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Hurts. And once again, this is Sanders. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 27. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Rolling to his right. This is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Elliott good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Eagles force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, complete. That's Sanders. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. To throw again on second down. Hurts. And his throw here is incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Throwing is Hurts. And that is incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
The Eagles send out their punter now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Bengals drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Play action. It's Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
11 mighty. Here we go.
On 3rd down, Burrow. He's going to look deep down the field. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Second down, back to Sanders. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Second and 5 now. Hurts. And complete to Drake London. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 34-yard line. Here's Hurts to throw. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Von Bell.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
First down, here's Burrow. Over the middle, it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Pressure
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now it's Burrow. That is taken in by Hurst. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 14-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Burt sets up to throw it.
Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has, percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Looking to throw.
Oh, he rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off, and the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
It certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room.
11 Thomas.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. This will be caught just inside the 10.
And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
On first down, Hurts. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. Yeah, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
Burrow's throw into the hands of his receiver, Guyton.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
11.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 45.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Burrow will throw.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
He's going to keep this again.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
11 empty. 11 Thomas. 11 empty. 11 empty. 12. 11 empty. Tight. 11 empty. Tight. 11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
And his kick is good. He just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner.
Charles, even as long field goals become more common, this is still a very rarefied air. Only just over 20% 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. From the midfield stripe, they'll lift and throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They'll look to throw again. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around 30. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. The kick by Elliott is good, and they have regained the lead. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them. Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up. They gave him exactly what they needed. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone. And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. And he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out. Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And he's going to be met at about the 43. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
Here we go, here we go. 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They will look for some important yardage on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 60-yard boot. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. Give him 3 yards there on the 1st down pickup.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4 down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, though, if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards to pick up there.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. An option handoff here to Mixon.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Here we go.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Burrow on play action. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming.
McPherson's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects it for the goal here.
Luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Hurts.
And this is caught by Watkins. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
Left side here to Sanders.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Hurts throw taken in by London.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead.
Sanders is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
It'll be Hurts on the option.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jalen Hurts.
A 3-yard run as he kept it himself.
And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. This has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it. We got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. 18, right here. Drop 60, drop 6, Cardinals 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Hurts will throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
A short kick taken at the 18. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow going for the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to get this down near the 25. But there was one knock on Joe Burrow coming out of LSU. You know, it was arm strength, but kind of put those doubts to rest right there. Now Burrow on first down. He will find his man Chase complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
I'm wondering.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he stopped immediately there. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Here we go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
11, 11 MT, take. 11 MT, take. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
Now receiver in motion left. Now they send a man in motion right. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. And now with the play clock getting down, Kevin Stefanski going to take a timeout as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Here's Burrow. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
On 2.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Yeah, another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go on this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. Here's Hurts to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the option, it'll be Hurts. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going to air one out. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. From the gun, it's Hurts. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
On 2nd and goal, Hurts. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it, when you give it away 3 times in one game, you make it very difficult for your team to get the W.
So for Philadelphia, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll return home next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, the defeat is their first of the year as they drop to 3-1. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah.